Hi, my name is Xinran Chen. This video is conducted to understand the external market environment of Zara and identify how much profit potential exists in the fashion industry. We also investigate the key success factors of Zara and the strategic group map of retailers. Zara is one of the largest international fashion companies and it belongs to Inditex, which is one of the largest fashion retailers in the world. Peso analysis is one of the most popular marketing tools. It helps to analyze the external factors that affect an organization. Peso stands for 6 essential factors. Political factors refer to the policy of the government that involves legal and economic aspects. Economic factors mainly demonstrate the change of inflation, the rate of exchange, and the rate of interest. Social factors mainly highlight an alteration in trends in the society and its potential effects on the company consumer. Technological factors concentrate on the advancement of technology and how the development of technology benefits to the consumer. Environmental factors refer global situation like global warming, greenhouse effect. Legal factors purely talk about litigation or legal procedure that company has to undergo. Zara is a large brand and is still growing globally today. The most common political factor that impacts a business is the financial regulations of the group to which the business expands into. Political disruption leads to disruption in markets which negatively affects the economy. It can also affect the supply chain. Due to the trade war between China and United States, the trade chain of the whole world is seriously affected. The US is the sixth trade partner of Spain. China is the ninth trade partner of Spain. Based on the data, the overseas sales of Spain will decrease 7%. This means that the overseas sales of Zara will also suffer some losses like additional tariff because of China-US trade war. Therefore, Zara could seek new trade partners from countries outside the US and build a new supply chain system to minimize the effects of the trade war. The level of economic activity in any nation or market also has a major effect on how businesses are going to do there. Economic is always a critical factor in terms of business. Lower economic activity reduces the purchasing power of customers who start cutting costs. This can take a heavy toll on sales. Zara has a great strategy which is affordable pricing to help fight off the effects of low economic activity. Moreover, a rise in labor or production costs can also lead to increased financial burden for business. According to the data issued by the government, the unemployment rate rises by 15.6% due to the effects of COVID-19. Finally, from the perspective of social factors, there is a trend that online shopping is becoming increasingly common and popular in all countries and areas due to the popularity of the internet and the convenience of logistics. Therefore, it is a great opportunity for Zara to make a breakthrough in terms of business performance. Especially a lot of physical stores around the world have to close because of outbreak of COVID-19, which poses a huge challenge for many companies. Zara should pay more attention to developing their online shops in order to face a wide range of unpredictable events like the worldwide outbreak of COVID-19, social events in Hong Kong, and natural disasters.
Hi, my name is Yuxuan Lu and I prepared the last three parts of the pesto. The first one is the technology. Zara as a resourceful organization, as a consumer base and its exchange data as well as invest money in order to compare and analyze the consumers' data. Such a move helps it to understand its consumers as well as find means of appealing to them. The firm also has a popular website, and it uses it well interaction with clients across the globe. The firm also communicates with its stakeholders through online platform. Furthermore, it managed to launch a prosperous partnership with Toyota, applying GITS concepts and learn facility on its manufacturing activities. Therefore, technology has turned out to be the most effective things that help the firm to excel and make its operations easily complete. For instance, the firm has implied refit technology concept on for the tracking its products as well as inventories. The next one is environment. The world of fashion is wrong linked with the Westerlies as the client change trend as well as taste easily. This can be the main factor in the fast fashion brands like Zara come under client security. Today, consumers are growing more conscious compared to the past, and firms have been forced to take actions of environment. A company like Zara needed to adopt means for the negative reaction from the consumers. Zara, for instance, has been prepared as well as planning to make its store 100% effective. The plan involves coming with policies whereby the brands own minimize energy waste and the water consumptions. The last part is about the legal. Businesses do not operate in vacuum, and they are required to adhere with legal structure established under its just direction and territory. Zara is one of the firms that focus on as well as in its activities. The firm has managed to establish brand image through the legal in it with other stakeholders like government. Moreover, Zara to the local laws in the market and ensure its production have met the requirement before going to the market. The firm has keep in mind and the legal of its operation and ensure that it with its rules effectively and supply functions. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Zara is experiencing a high level of competitive rivalry. Zara's main competitors are the two world biggest retailer, The Gap and H&M, and there are increasingly smaller retailers attempting to enter the clothing industry. Zara adopts the mode called vertical integration, which dramatically reduces the delivery time compared with other brands and retailers, improves the strong core competitiveness. Clothing is considered as a basic need. Zara is experiencing a low threat of substitute. Clothing substitute in the clothing industry is the product from another retailer or brand. However, Zara currently has a significant advantage in purchasing fashion and affordability through its market segments, which makes it difficult for customers to find substitutes. Zara's products are cheap and use high-quality natural materials. And Zara has moderate threat of new entrant, as the clothing and retail sector is high profitable and attractive. So there are a lot of new entrants who want to enter this industry. But the global clothing market is still dominated by the retail chain. Moreover, the cost of starting a business and advertising are very high for the new entrant, and there are barriers to economic of scale in productions. On the other hand, Zara already had the advantage in loyal customer and has established a good brand image, which indicates that it's difficult for the new entrant to become or surpass the Zara.
Hello, I'm May. Now I will describe the other two forces, power of buyers and power of the suppliers. Let's see the power of buyers first. What's the power of buyers? Power buyers means the ability of the customer requires a lower price and demand a higher quantity of the product to influence the profitability of industry. Zara's customer groups are mostly younger and middle-aged groups, and they usually have a higher proportion of clothing consumption compared to people of other age groups. So most of the customers are in the middle class and they have the higher buying power on Zara. Therefore, people have a greater demand for the faster fashion clothes, but they have the many other competitive distributors such as H&M and优衣库. So people have many choices, and Zara is not the only choice for them. Because of its stronger buying power, customers require the more types of the clothing, better quality and lower price. And Zara is positioned to occupy the market by providing more and more fashionable clothes at a lower price, making it more competitive. Now let's talk about the power of the suppliers. Power of suppliers means the ability of the suppliers increase the price of the input factors and decrease the quantity of unit values to influence the profitability of industry. There are too many suppliers in the market, which is one reason why suppliers don't have much power. So another reason is Zara makes some clothes by themselves, which don't be worked in the other suppliers. If the suppliers decided to cut down the clothes, Zara can easily go to the other suppliers. What's more, in order to protect the business secret and prevent the loss of the brand value, Zara has signed many contracts with the suppliers, and the signing of these terms has featured describing the suppliers' rights. So that's the power of the buyers and the power of the suppliers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cruz, and I'm going to talk about the key success factors of Zara and the strategy group map. The first is related to technology. Zara has excellent ability to use the internet to publish information, to accept orders, deliver goods, and provide services, which benefits from a very complete and efficient IT system within the company called information management system. With this advanced IT system, Zara can have a clear understanding of the sales situation of their stores. Zara's product design and innovation capabilities are efficient. They take about 20 minutes to design a shirt, while H&M takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to design one, and Gap will take more than 2 months. So we can see Zara's design level is much more efficient than their competitors. Next is related to manufacturing. Zara's labor productivity is high. It is reported that it can make 18,000 clothes in 1 minute. Behind this is the advanced automatic production facilities. In many aspects, that they have adopted machinization and electronization instead of traditional manual operation. Then it's related to distribution. Zara has its own distribution channels and outlets, and their distribution costs are low. Zara has an advanced logistics system. Their HQ in Spain has a production base and underground traffic system, like the subway. In the high-speed transportation, the raw material will be processed by Zara through transporting from the underground logistics system and then sent it to the logistics distribution center with a large transport fleet, and then they ship it to other places. After the efficient integration of industrial chains, Zara can greatly save the time and costs and make profits through the fast and efficient turnover rate of goods. Next is related to the supply chain. Zara has a stable cooperation and strong relationship with their supplier, so they will not have problems in the purchasing part. In this way, Zara can ensure long-term and reliable supply of high-quality raw materials from suppliers. Zara's pattern is to strive to build the whole ecosystem and make themselves invincible. Last key success factor is related to marketing. Zara is able to meet customer orders accurately and their products are affordable. The core of Zara's operation is to be customer-centric and improve customer satisfaction. Zara, as a low-cost fashion brand, has done a very good job of targeting their customer. Unlike Gap and Uniqlo, which are targeting their customers with basic consumer needs, Zara has always ensured that their products not only conform to the latest fashion trends, but also ensure that every customer can afford their price. And Zara was by far the most internationalized as well as the largest of Inditex chains. Zara operates 282 stores in 32 countries outside Spain. And here's the strategy group map of the retailers. As we can see, Zara is more fashion and expensive than its main competitors, Gap, Uniqlo, and H&M. So what Zara can do is re-evaluate their price or design cheaper ones. So here's our pastel analysis, Porter's 5 forces, model analysis, and key success factors and strategy group map. So thank you for watching.